Morning guys. So we had some rainstorms this morning, still raining a little bit, but some progress has been made. Over there you see another hatch that I got out of the engine room. That's between the workshop and the engine room downstairs, right below me here. And here, this is going to be the sole for the galley chart table area on chenille. That hatch goes down into the deepest part of the bilge. It's a bit wider than it needs to be, but it's in a perfect position. Well, when it opens, the companionway stairs will be in the way a little bit, but I'm going to make some kind of arrangement where that handle will attach to something so it doesn't fall back down again. As you see, these stairs here removed. You can see them way back over there. I'm not going to walk over there. Well, it's not raining that hard. These stairs too are out, and this sink area, which I think is going to be used for chenille as well. And what's now the sink can be the hatch for the fridge. It's a bit wider than it needs to be. I didn't measure it up yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to fit, or then it'll need cutting down. There's the big 6'3" by 3'6" piece. Well, it will be trimmed down a bit smaller, but that's for the sole of the salon area. And all that core and the bottom layer of fiberglass will be cut off, and I'll just use the top piece. Here's the other piece that's going to go near the heads. And you look at you see that's ply with a big piece of, refocus the camera please, yeah. So that's mostly teak, although I'll be sanding down a bit of that, then ply and then fiberglass, and that's the area I'll be keeping, cutting off this core and bottom layer of fiberglass, which will be useful for someone around here for something. And you can check Instagram for some more pictures of the process. But as you see, I tapped out one of the screws and drilled the hole a bit bigger, put a rope through there with a figure of 8 knot on the bottom onto this block and tackle, and in this case I slung a rope around here to secure it all, and that's so it doesn't just fall down into the engine room when I cut this, when I finish cutting it, which is 2/3 of the way done now. And that also helps me lift it out, break off any pieces where it's still stuck a bit. Yeah, also removed the main galley work surface. This is all granite, so really heavy. And completely deconstructed the galley area. And all that is over there in this big pile, which we're going to burn. I will burn it quite slowly in a drum, so we can catch any stainless screws in the bottom and they'll still be useful. Won't burn it too hot. Roston's removed these hatch covers down here. He's going to use them for something else. I'm probably going to move this, it's not a davits is it, but it's a thing for holding a dinghy. I'm probably going to remove that. Let's see, I'll show you the area where I've cut out the sole from the cabin. I'm probably not going to remove this sole here. As you see, it's a bit warped in places. This area here is kind of okay, but yeah, it's a lot of work and we haven't got an infinite amount of time to do this. But here's the sections where I did cut out. I mean, that section at the back there, it's not going to be that hard to cut out. There's nothing below it really. There's just a problem with this bulkhead here that made the bigger piece harder to cut out. And below here, there's the shower, and the shower is actually an entire bulkhead, so it's joined on here. So I did waste a fair bit of time cutting this out before I realised that, but I kind of feel like I should remove this anyway so that the work I've done already isn't wasted. I'm probably going to do that, but I'll leave that to last, you know, so if it turns out I haven't got time, then I'll just leave it. So yeah, oh, and this is where those other stairs came out, as you can see. But yeah, a lot of progress. And I probably want some of these smaller tubes. You never know. Roston wants to keep the bigger ones because this is going to be his workshop eventually. Try and save some of these wires. I eventually want to do some bronze smelting, so I can use the copper for sure. Copper's expensive. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you next time.